Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, everyone. How is everybody this Saturday, bright and sunny Saturday morning? We are coming to you live. We're all in Michigan, all of us girls here. So really quick, as you know, we are going to be doing the new look that you would have gotten from your consultant. We're going to be going over that today. And each of us will do different pieces as we've done before. So if you're here with us, comment. If you watch the replay, do hashtag replay. My name is Erica Goodman Osborne, and I'm going to be walking through some of these steps with you. And I'm going to have the other girls introduce themselves too.
Hi, I'm Mallory Wiedenbender, and I am from Bridgman, Michigan, and I've been in Mary Kay for almost 3 years now. Yay. And I am Michaela Laughlin, and I am in St. Joseph, Michigan, and I have been with Mary Kay for 4 years.
Yay! 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 Okay, so they're gonna come back up. We're gonna do a couple new. If you've been with us before, we're gonna throw in some new products and switch things up a little bit. So we're really excited. So again, if you're here with us, just throw a comment up and let us know that you're here. And I'm looking at all my fun things right now, and I'm realizing that I don't have one of the most important things, which it's not really important when you do CC cream. But there's a blending brush that I have to grab and show you because it is amazing. And I have everything else here, which is crazy. So I'm going to put this up. I'm going to show you what we're going to work on. I'm going to actually get my face ready with you. So if you have your little sampler pack, it may not look like this. It may look like something different. You are going to be getting out your foundation primer. That's your foundation primer. That's the little sample of it. I already have my face primed. This is what it looks like. This is our foundation primer, right? It fills in all the imperfections, right? It dries really quickly to a matte finish. For my oily girls, sometimes they look at it and they're like, oh, it looks like Vaseline. I'm not putting it on my face, but we promise it feels like almost like satin, and then it dries to a matte. And it enhances your foundation, like the wear of your foundation, extends the wear, and it enhances the benefits. Think of it if you're gonna, like paint a wall, you always use primer, right? So this foundation primer is exactly for that. It's the same thing. It helps to extend the wear on your foundation. So I'm going to leave you for 1 second. I'm going to grab this blending brush because it is really an awesome brush and we need it, right? So you can look at my poster on my wall. Oh my gosh, as I talk, right? I'm going to grab it. Okay, so as a plug, how awesome that I literally go into my closet and I'm like, I need a new brush. Anyway, so I'm going to grab it out of my closet. I'm going to take it out of it. I'm going to pay half off for this, right? I'm paying 50%. Okay, the blending brush is a must. Okay, so foundation primer is on, right, everyone? And then you're going to grab your CC cream. So the CC cream is this is your little sampler. It should have been probably right close to your color. CC stands for complexion corrector. You've heard about BB creams. Those are called beauty bombs. They're just basically a tinted moisturizer. A CC cream is a little bit of a step up. It has a little bit more coverage for you, and it is part of like a skincare regimen, right? It would be part of your skincare regimen. It's lightweight, and this is tinted. It also has SPF, right? So I would tell you the CC cream is awesome for people who don't want to wear any foundation. They just want a light coverage, but they want some kind of coverage on their face. So I'm going to actually put it on for you. This is what it looks like. Here's the full-size tube. Look at that tester. I mean, who am I testing it on nowadays? Nobody. So you can just take the tester tag, this little sticker off because no one is seeing me live. Not yet, at least, right? We're getting close. We're getting close. Okay, so I have a couple pumps. I'm actually using the medium to deep color. You might go back and forth between colors now that the sun is coming out and we're going to get into the summer. So in this side of my face, I'm gonna show you a different mirror, and you look at that. It doesn't look right, but I promise it will be. So I'm going to throw this on with my phone because it looks really not the right color. I mean, it looks so yellow on me right now. Okay, I'm going to throw it on with my finger. I need like a different light because right now I freaking look like an Oompa Loompa with this yellow or something, right? Don't I? Okay, I'm putting it on with my finger, which is so awesome about the CC cream. Now, I would usually put it on my eyebrow too, but I have my eyelid, but I have my eye makeup already on. For some reason, that does not look like the right color, but I promise it is. Okay. I'll probably blend it in more, right? Okay. Now I'm putting it on. What if I put the light on? I'm going to put the light on. Oh, I'm like all discombobulated today, aren't I? Okay, there. Oh, yeah, better. Okay. So There we go. I'm putting it in with my finger. It still looks yellow, but I promise it's not, right? It's so crazy. Okay, does it look yellow to you guys? No? Anyway. Okay, there's my foundation, my CC cream on with my finger. Now, I'm going to talk about the blending brush because I went and ran and got it. So the blending brush, here's the great thing about the blending brush. You use a lot less product, and it helps to spread out the product. Now, is it a necessity with a CC cream? No, that's the beauty of a CC cream, is that you can blend it with your finger. So really great, like for those mamas out there who have nothing on and they're like running their kids everywhere and you want to throw some foundation on. That's the beauty of the CC cream. Like I use a ton less product, but also it doesn't transfer the oils from your fingers, you know, to your face. It's just so, it's wonderful. I don't know what else to say about the blending brush. I don't have a image for it. Okay. There's my blending a little bit better. Okay. That is your foundation. Now, I will tell you too, we have a liquid foundation for those that like heavier coverage, which is most people who wear foundation. So there are liquid foundations that are matte and for luminous wear. And if there is something that you're thinking about that you would love to have and have your consultant give you the right color, she has samplers that she can send you. But the CC cream is when we have samplers of that we can send you, and it's a really quick, lightweight coverage, right? So in 1 second, we're going to pull up Mallory. She's going to talk about the eye look. I do want to talk about really quickly the brushes, because the girls are going to be talking about all these different brushes that we have. We have an amazing brush set. I mean, I have a cute little thing that says brushes on it. So it does come with 5 brushes. You're going to see mine cut like filled with all the different brushes that we do have. But this cute little bag, 5 brushes that you see right over here, these little 5 brushes that comes in the set. And then there's additional brushes. So you saw me using the blending sponge. You're going to see the girls use a couple additional, and there is space for all of them in here. Isn't that fun? So this is our professional brush set. They are made with professional pony hair. They don't kill them, right? They just use their pony hair. We always say that's always a funny joke. But like, let's talk about this one brush really quickly. It's the all over powder brush, like a really popular brush. This brush by itself, you know, at a higher end cosmetic counter would probably range anywhere between $30 to $50. You can buy the whole brush set that we have with the 5 brushes you're going to see us using for $55. Crazy, right? So those are our brushes that we love so much. Those are what we're going to be talking about. The blending brush that I use as I'm blending a little bit more is an additional, but this is like so fun. Okay, so I'm going to pull up Mallory, and she is going to tell us all about our eyes. Yay, welcome.
Hi, everybody. So as Erica said, I'm Mallory, and I will be showing you the eye look. Today, we decided to do our Rosy Glow color confident, wonderful, amazing selection from Mary Kay. Anyway, you can also find this look on our website. If you go to our website, there's tips and trends, and then there's also get the looks. So if you're ever looking for a look, go right there. So today is super simple. We are only going to use 1 eyeshadow color, which is rare for us. Normally we have like 3 or 4. So this is a really easy to go to out the door dash look, and it's very fresh and springy. So what we're going to start off with is that I just have the CC cream on, my foundation primer. I have our blush applied, and now it's time for our eyes. So I'm going to come in here with, and I don't know if you can see that very well, but it is our eye primer. It comes in this nice little tube. And as Erica was saying, before you paint, you prime. And so, as you can see, I just use like a little teeny tiny bit. You don't need a whole lot. I apply with my fingers and 1 little drop per eye, and just gently rub it in. My hands are clean, so keep that in mind when you're applying. Clean hands. You can also use a brush if you prefer that, just to kind of spread it, but I've always just used my fingers, and it does just fine, and we've never had any issues. So it doesn't get really tacky. You do not have a sample of this. This is something that we do not have in sample form, but when you try it, when we're in person, you will absolutely love it. So on to our actual eye color. So we are going to use rose gold, which Erica has so kindly put on the screen right over here. And it is 1 of 33 different colors. So you can have a variety of eye looks, different tints, different styles, whatever you prefer. So I tend to go towards the more neutrals, which rose gold, I guess, in a way kind of fits into that category. So I'm going to take our all over eyeshadow brush, which is a very simplistic brush. And that's the only one we're going to use today for our eye look. But I'm going to come in here and get some of that rose gold. And it's literally just going to go pat it on our eyelid. So if you have the little sponge applicators, feel free to grab your sample, grab the sponge applicator, and swipe it. And then we're going to do the same on the other eye. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start out light and then add color. You can always add to, but you cannot take away as easily. So you're going to build the color up slowly. But this just goes all over our eyelid. So like I said, it's a very light, natural, airy spring look. So you're not going to have like a whole lot of color. You're going to have just a rose gold tint. So I can see it. Can you see it? I like it. So this is very fresh and airy. So the next thing that I want to talk about is sometimes you get fallout and, you know, that happens. Or your eyes are tired looking. You can go in and use the under eye corrector. This is like magic in a bottle. And you can do a couple dabs. I don't know if we have an image for that or not, but yeah, there it is. It wakes your eye up. You can do either a V, you can do a couple spots, and I just use my ring finger and come in here and apply it, and it kind of just takes care of any kind of fallout that the eyeshadow may have given me. So then that's our eye look, super simplistic, but I'm going to teach you about brows real quick. So the wow brows, woo, my favorite thing. So I have the Precision Brow Liner, which as you can see in the image defines and fills, and it does exactly that. So we're going to start off with that. There are several different tints. So if you're looking for like blonde, dark blonde, brunette, dark brunette, we've got it. So it is retractable. So you twist and it comes out, and there's just this little head. Anyway, I have a mirror right here, so don't mind me. You can get all technical and be like, oh, we're going to map out our brows. But I'm just going to wing it today, as usual. Not going to lie. I just kind of do my own thing. So I create like the little design that I want, the shape, and I do hair-like fill-ins with the pencil. So it's super simple. We don't get too crazy all over here. I like to keep it easy peasy. But hair-like strokes, so it blends into your natural eyebrow. And as you can see, like, wow, brow, no brow. So if you are into pencils or retractable pencils, this is the way to go. And then on this side, I will show you the volumizing brow tint. So this comes in a little compact container, and it tints and it tames. And it has a wonderful little mascara type applicator, and it has like a gel. It's kind of gel-like. And what happens is the gel has little microfibers in there. So it comes onto your natural hair, your natural brow, and it clings to the hair that's already there. So it holds the hair down, but it also adds the tint. And it does kind of give that volume that you're looking for. So whether you're a tint gel type gal or you're into pencils, either one are great. I mean, I can't complain. But what I also like to do is I like to come in and fill it. So I do the pencil first, and then I come in with the brow tint. So I do a double whammy combo, and I tend to like the results better. So not only do I get the definition, but I also get to tame the hair that's already there and add an extra volume. See, I just like this eyebrow better. So it's up to you what you like, but I like them both.
Yay! Thank you so much. Yeah. Yay! So I realized we had a couple questions, and I forgot to do the blush. So I'm going to jump over and do that. Thank you for the reminder, Mallory. Said you had already the blush done. So okay. So I apologize. We changed a little bit of our what we're doing. So we did have a comment. I know Vicki wanted me to show the brush up close. So I'm assuming you're saying the blending brush that we all love so much. So this is what it looks like, Vicki. Can you see it? I think it's probably, I got it a little dirty, but there, that's what it looks like. Here it is. Really, really soft bristles. This is it. If I press down on it, I don't even know if you can see when I press down on it, but this is what that's the blending brush. So lightweight, really great coverage with it. It helps to, you know, smooth out your foundation. It's been probably one of my most popular selling like new brushes. So that's what it looks like. I hope that helped, Vicki. Let me make sure that it did. Let us know. Okay, so we have the blush that came with this look, right? And you had a lot of different options. So there is, I'm going to show you, these are all our blushes. I mean, what fun, right? So the Juicy Peach was an option. This is the Juicy Peach color right here, and you can sort of see it, like you can just see what, so this guy right here. So there's your Juicy Peach right here. Then the Rosy Nude, which is a really popular color. Do you see that right here, this Rosy Nude? And then the Shy Blush is the one down here in the corner. I would tell you that's probably one of my biggest color sellers is Shy Blush. Shy Blush is it's a nice pink. And it's a really popular color. They also, they reformulated the, our blushes, and that's the one that they kept when they did reformulate them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Shy Blush on me. But then you have so many different options, and these are our bronzers and highlighters here. So I'm going to do the Shy Blush again with a blush. I don't use a ton. I also like to go to the ones either or the Rosy Nude where there's a little bit more, it's not so pinky, right? I already have a little bit of like pink undertones in my skin, red undertones. I'm sorry, I got to show you what I'm doing, right? So I'm going to dab it into the color. Now there's a lot on my brush. This is the cheek color brush. It's angled, which is wonder. I'm going to like tap. I'm just tapping. I don't need a ton of color, but you're going to see the difference, right? So I'm going to make a smile, smile, right? And then you're just going to dab your cheek, right? You're just going to give it some, let me turn off this light. Maybe that'll be better so you can see there. Now you can see it, right? So do you see just a little bit of Rosy, right? A little bit of Shy Blush on it. So then I'm going to do the other cheek, and just, it gives you a little bit of spark of color, right? So that's the cheek color. Again, you had so many different options. If there's any that you do want to try, there's all of your options that you can ask your consultant for samples. Okay, so next up, we're pulling up Michaela. Yay, and she's our master at telling us all about mascaras and liner. Take it away.
All right, so like Erica said, I am going to be talking about our lashes and our eyeliner. So I'm going to first start, and I'm sorry if you hear dog barking in the background. I'm a dog mama to 2 dogs, and apparently there's something outside he's barking at. So apologize for that. But so I'm going to start with our lash primer. You guys can see that. You do not have a sampler of this. Unfortunately, we do not have samplers of the lash primer. But like Erica said and Mallory said, with the foundation primer and eye primer, lash primer is like, you wouldn't paint before putting a primer on. So this is, when you think about, like, it's kind of a conditioner. So when you condition your hair in the shower, it just gives it life, right? And it hydrates, freshens them, and just preps your hair to be styled. So like that, it's prepping your eyelashes to be styled with their mascara. So it's a clear formula, and this is what the wand looks like. So some people just brush this on clear if they're not big and keen on mascara, because they say it feels good on their lashes, because it hydrates, it lifts, it separates them, conditions them. So I'm going to go ahead and just brush it on like any mascara. And it's just kind of cooling on your lashes. It feels really good. It's probably one of my favorite products because it just feels good, and you can definitely tell like it's giving hydration and nutrients to your eyelashes. So now I'm going to talk about our different mascaras. So we have our, you can see the lineup of them. So we have, I'm going to talk about the Ultimate, which is right over here. Our Ultimate is what this look actually calls for. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on after I talk about the different ones. So we have the Ultimate Mascara, which is a great go-to mascara. It's going to give you volume, but it's going to still give you a very natural look. So it's great for any day. And that's why it like goes so well with this look. You're only using one eyeshadow and you're going to throw it on. It's a quick dash out the door look that can be achieved very quickly. So this is the ultimate. This is what the wand looks like. So you can see there's the different, it's a traditional wand, but it's going to give great volume. So then I like to say we have the Lash Love family. So the Lash Love comes in 3 different formulas. As you can see, they're the center ones here. That way. I'm backwards. But so we have our Lash Love, and our Lash Love, the special thing about this is the wand. So the wand is very separated, and so it's going to give you a very natural look, but it's going to lift and separate your lashes, so there's no volume to it really. It just gives a nice coat over them, so you're not going to have like globby volumized eyelashes. It's going to be very natural, lifted, and separated. So this one comes in the regular formula, and then it also comes in waterproof. And then we also have our Lash Love lengthening mascara, which I don't have in front of me today, but it looks just like the Lash Love, but it's got a little bit of a C to it in the wand, and that's so that you can get really close to the base of your eyelashes and give a really long brush. And so that's going to just help give it even more length and then still be lifted and separated. So then the final one is our Lash Intensity. It took them a couple years to design the wand, as you can see it on here. It is probably my top seller. It's my personal favorite. But what's so unique about this is when you look down the wand, there is short bristles and long bristles. And so how to achieve it is you go back and forth with the short bristles to create volume, and then you turn it to the long bristles and you're going to brush up, and that creates the length. So as you can see in the pictures, great, it gives like almost a false eyelash look with your natural lashes. So it's a great mascara. It's typically my go-to, but today I'm just going to be showing you our ultimate because that is what our look calls for. So like I said, this is a great dash out the door, throw it on, look good, but be very, very natural. So you're just going to go ahead and sweep it on. And I have a mirror down here, so I'm trying to not stab myself in the eye and still show you what I'm doing. So I coated it nice, but I like to go back and coat it a second time to just really hit all my lashes. And then I am done. So that is our ultimate mascara. Creates great volume, very natural. And now I'm going to quick do the eyeliners. Do you want me to do that?
Thank you. Yep. I was thinking, oh yeah, okay, yep. That's right. Oh, I am just, okay.
We're jumping ahead, but that's okay.
No, I am jumping ahead. That's okay. Do the eyeliners. We need to, because I don't have mine on, so I'm going to do it with you. Okay.
Perfect. All right. So we have different options for eyeliners as well. We have our mechanical, we have our liquid, and then we also have a gel eyeliner. So our gel eyeliner comes with an expandable brush, and you paint it on. So it's great, so you can get a very great dramatic eye. Because of the brush, you can really have control over the lines. But my favorite is the liquid, and it's actually waterproof. We updated our formula. I believe the one on the screen is actually with the older one, but that is okay. It's just a different cap. It's black, but it's waterproof. So we had liquid before, but they changed the formula to be waterproof, so you can go swimming in it, you can cry, and not have messed up eyeliner. So this one's great because it kind of has like a paintbrush application. And so it creates, you can do a thin line or a thin to thick or a thick line, whatever you want. But it's great. Don't be afraid to want it or try it. The great thing about the Mary Kay one is that it dries super fast. So you can put it on and then you can instantly open your eyes and you're not going to end up wearing it up here, which is... before Mary Kay, I tried other liquids and I always ended up having like, you know, a black eyelid because it wouldn't stay put. But this dries really fast and you can blink as soon as you're done putting it on. So that is our liquid. Today, I'm going to be showing you our mechanical though. The look we chose does not necessarily call for an eyeliner, but eyeliners are my friend and I like wearing them. I feel like it just completes the look. And so, the MK mechanical comes in 3 different colors. It comes in brown, black, and steely. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the brown. It goes with my outfit today. And it looks really good with the rose gold eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it. So to apply it, I like to gently hold my eye. I don't want to pull because I don't want to create wrinkles, but I just want to gently hold my eye and do short little segments across to get to line my eye. And I need to twist up. I'm apparently getting to the end of my tube. I wear the brown a lot. So one thing I want to say is that there's 1,000 different ways to apply your makeup. And so some people like to put their eyeliner on and then do their mascara or vice versa. This is just the way I like to do it because it corrects any mishaps with your mascara towards the bottom of your eye. And so I like to do my eyeliner after my mascara, but there's so many techniques and none of them are necessarily wrong. It's what works for you. And so I have found that doing my eyeliner after my mascara works for me. So whatever works for you, go ahead and do. But so that is the eyeliner. And so now I think Mallory.
It's going to come up, Mallory. That was a really great reminder in that what we're teaching you is just what we do on a daily basis, what we've been taught by the makeup artists that we've been trained by. And you could watch a YouTube video that would do everything in reverse. Like that is totally different than what we're teaching. And so part of our jobs as consultants is we like to teach. So we try to make it easy and fun, and that if you're going to buy products from us, skincare or makeup, we want to make sure you're using them and know how to use them, which is why we do this, because this brush set that we were talking about, I remember we used to say this, Michaela, when we'd start classes, like, isn't it true that you get a brush set and then you like use like 2 brushes from it? Because who knows how to use, why do they have 3 eyeshadow brushes? What do I need them for? So part of this is to teach you how to use them. And if we were doing more eyeshadows, Mallory would have explained the 3 different eyeshadow brushes, but we're not. So Michaela's such a great reminder that you could learn in 4 different ways. And there are some people that like to, do their eyes first and then put foundation on. I always want to have my foundation on first. So it was weird to have my eyes done and then, because I just feel like it's like, not ready. But so thank you for that reminder. So we are going to pull up Mallory. And here is the fun thing. We have added a few since Mallory had like 1 eyeshadow. We thought we would throw in a couple products that we haven't talked about in these, but are so key that we use them daily. And so do some of our clients. So Mallory was going to introduce those to you.
Sure. So this is something that, like, for special occasions, you want your makeup to wear longer than it already does, which our products last a very long time. Our eyeshadows stay on about 12 hours. Our blush stays on around 14, and our foundation stays on really well as is, all by themselves. But for that extra tight hold and that makeup look that you look just finished and you don't have any oil spots and you're photo ready, these 2 are super important products. So this is our Mary Kay translucent powder, and it's a screw top, so be careful. And then I always keep it closed. If you can see, I don't know, because of the glow, there are little holes in here with like a plastic lid, and there's a little turn piece that turns that plastic open and shut so that your powder, when you open it, doesn't just go all over the place. So I have it open currently, and what I like to do is I grab the lid and I just dab a little bit of the powder in there so you can see it. It's very white, it's very clear when you apply it. So I grab the all over purpose brush, and some people, when they do highlighting and contouring, like to bake their face, so to speak. So you can put the translucent powder on and like leave it there while you're doing your eye makeup if you prefer. What I tend to do quite frequently, because I don't really have oily skin, but I get just a little line right here. But I go in here and dab the brush in so it's all covered, and then I apply where my oil would be. So I'll just do them all over my face so you can see it. And then I kind of like gently brush it because I don't want to ruin my face that I just created. So it kind of is just an added little powder piece that holds everything into place. If you have oily skin, it helps kind of retain your oil in so that you don't have like that shiny glow that some people get, especially after like a wedding or a long day outside. So keep that in mind. And then the other combo that hits really nicely with the translucent powder is our makeup finishing spray. So this is like a setting spray. It holds all your face together so it's longer wear than it already is. So it's like a insurance, I guess is the way to put it. So what you do is you're going to apply in a T and then an X. So close your eyes and we'll mist it and then let it set for a second. And then we're done. And your makeup will stay on all day into the night to where you actually have to use remover and cleanser to wash your face and get it all off. So there's just a couple cute little tips and tricks with translucent powder and finishing spray just to make your makeup last a little bit longer and get that photo look.
Thank you. I was trying to find the image because I wanted to pull it up as we're all on here of the setting spray. So, and the translucent powder. So, Mary, would you say that you use those every day?
So I use those not every day, but definitely like 3 times a week, because I definitely have long days, at least 3 times a week, that I'm like AM to PM, I need this face to stay. So definitely at least 3 times a week. And then when I was working every single day, like in an office setting, that would have been like Monday through Friday. I would have used translucent powder and finishing spray.
Yeah.
But this is also like those special occasions like weddings, baptisms, wherever you need to go.
Right.
So we're really doing them at this point. But
I
like,
know.
when we get there.
So I would say for sure, like the translucent powder is like what Mallory said, like a setting powder. So if anyone's looking for that, and I always like to say it's like a photo finish look. Like if you do half your face, you can see the difference. Mm-hmm. Now the setting powder, which I'll just move over, the setting spray, it's exactly what you said. This is something that I will have like brides, if you're going to go all day, like you're going 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., you have Zooms all day, you don't have time to touch up. This is the setting spray. But like you said too, it is really does help for people with oily skin. And sometimes what the makeup artist that we've been trained by, she uses this, like it's a good refresher in the middle of the day, just a spray, right?
Just a little spritz, just to add a little rejuvenation to your face.
Right. Yeah. And my youngest sister, she's, I won't say that she was younger. When this first came out like 10 years ago and she's like, oh, this is so much better. I don't have to use hairspray on my face anymore. And I was like, hairspray?
It was a thing. Hairspray.
I guess it was, right?
But we don't have to use hairspray anymore.
No.
We have our finishing spray.
I know. Well, I'm so glad you all jumped on with us. Thank you, Vicki and Mary. Oh my gosh. See? You guys, I don't have an agenda in front of me and I'm just jumping around. Oh my gosh. What is up with me? It's like, oh, it is like spring fever for me right now, right? Oh gosh.
It is the first day of spring, so.
It is that I'm chalking it up to the first day of spring that they should be the one, hosting this, because I literally have checked. I don't know what's going on. First day of spring, that's what it is. Okay. We have one final piece. So Karen, who said she almost missed it, I'm so glad you're here. And to the rest of them, we're gonna finish up the look with the lip gloss. Thank you, Michaela.
You're welcome. Okay, so fun fact about the finishing spray before I get into our lips. If you are wearing a dress and you get sweaty thighs between and you don't want it to rub, spray a little there. I did it on my wedding day or when I wear dresses. And it like absorbs the sweat and it helps you not get like chafing. So anyways, fun little tip there that I learned from somebody else, and it has definitely helped me. So I wanted to share it with you. But anyways, onto our lips. Mary Kay has many different options for lips. We have lipsticks, we have lip gloss, we have lip liners, so many different options. And we also have, to prep our lips, we have satin lips, which if you use our beauty experience, which we're having one tomorrow night, you would get to, if it was in person, you'd get to try it, but virtually we're going to show you how it works. And so we have many different options. We also have our age fighting lip primer, which really helps fight aging. And then it also helps not, when you put lipstick on, help bleed by any means. So it's also great, if you have dry lips, to moisturize. So, but our look today just calls for our pink ballerina lip gloss, which they just updated our lip glosses in August of this past year. And they came out with so many great colors. There are different finishes. There's sheer shimmer, and then there's just like typical. So like there's some that have more glossy look. There's more that are more muted without shimmer but still has color. And then it's just great gloss. So that's the best way to describe it, I guess. There's just, if I would go by color for this, or if you want more sparkle versus not so much sparkle. This one definitely has a little bit of sparkle in it. It's one of my favorites because it's very neutral, but still has that hint of pink. So you just go ahead and open it up and you can see it's got a great application. I love it because the way it goes in the tube, you don't get any lip gloss around, so you're not getting any nasty lip gloss in other places. Like once it dries, it's all in the tube, so you definitely get every last bit of product out of it and none is wasted. It smells like vanilla. They all have like a vanilla hint to them, and I just love the smell of vanilla, so I love it. But anyways, you just apply it, sweep it across, and I like to do like 2 little sweeps. Anyways, so that is my lip gloss. Great natural look that you can dash out the door and put together, but have a glow to you. So it's spring, so why not have a bit of a glow? So that is all.
So good on you. That lip gloss and the rose gold, like that's like perfect, right?
I've been wearing it a lot actually since we put this little look together, and
it looks so good. Yeah.
I've been enjoying it.
Yay.
It even looks good without and with eyeliner. Like,
yeah,
right.
Yep.
It does. What a great look. So I wanted to thank these consultants again and thank our guests who've been with us this whole time. Karen, who jumped on, and Vicky and Mary, and I have to call her Mrs. Lieber. I should really call her Joanne, but she was our grade school secretary, and I just cannot call her. I just call her Mrs. Lieber, and she's fine with it. Sorry, Mrs. Lieber, but I just can't call her. It's just there's something in me, right? I mean, like since I was in kindergarten.
It's that line of respect that we all have.
Can't. I know, and so I hope that there's no disrespect at all. Right? So we want to thank you. We do this every month, and so we have a new look each month. Oh, so excited that spring and summer is coming. So If you're watching the hashtag replay, let us know that you're here. Please know that we would love to send hundreds of samples of this out to you and your friends so you can jump on and find a new look or just play with makeup. It is complimentary for you. We would just love for you to be on and do this with us. So please reach out to your consultant if this is something you'd like to try. And join us next month, and who knows what the look will be. We'll figure that out. So everyone, happy first day of spring. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, here we got some. Look at, I love the rose gold too. I just put it on from Karen. Yay, right? Isn't it so beautiful? Oh, and look at her backdrop. Her picture is a Disney World, I think it looks like, right? And Vicki says thank you all. And Vicki was coming in from Nashville. So fun, right? Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining us. And again, comment below if you're watching the replay. We always love to see those. Have a wonderful, beautiful Saturday. Enjoy this first day of spring. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.